Well, hey guys, welcome to the studio. Today we want to talk about gain staging in the box. Does it have as much of an effect as we would expect it to have in the real world? We're going to boost some signals 105 dB, an immense amount in the box, and then we're going to run it through a few plugins to see, is it okay? Does it distort? Well, sometimes it's okay and sometimes it's not okay. But here are the tests that prove when you can do it and when you can't. Let's get to it. As promised, we're going to play a little game, which is what happens if and I got 4 examples here. Let's get you over onto the main screen. So you'll hear this. This is a test of the gain of this channel. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to play the game. The game goes like this. I'm going to switch over to a channel that I have set up called, it's called Utility Only. Let me zoom you in and show you what I have on here. And you're going to try to guess what's going to happen to this signal. Okay, so let's start over on the left-hand side. And by the way, this is the exact same recording that you just heard, the same sample. And as you can see here, starting on the left, I have it running through Utility, and it's boosted 35 dB, which goes directly into another utility, which is boosted at 35 dB, which goes straight into another utility, which is boosted at 35 dB. So that's about 100 dB a boost. And from there we go into, this is Ableton, this is EQ8. From there I go into my equalizer. And then after that, I do have it set up with a limiter here, which is off. Instead of trying to limit it, what I'm using instead is I'm using another utility, bringing us down about 50 dB, followed by another utility bringing us down another 50 dB. So about 100 dB in reduction. What do you think's going to happen? Hey, John Drummer's here. He says, madness. I agree. Now, this is why this is a fun game. Now, I'm going to, while you guess, and if you're here, say what you think's going to happen. Santiago says, I'm probably wrong, but I think you'll have an overall distorted sound. Channel 11 is the one with the 100 dB boost, the EQ, and then the 100 dB cut. Normal. This is a test of the gain of this channel. Testing. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Switching. This is a test of the gain of this channel. Testing. 1, 2, 3. This is a test of the gain. And look at the screen on this. That's with 100 dBs of boost going into the EQ. And watch the meters on this thing just go bananas. This is a test of the gain of this channel. I need to get back on big screen to show you this. This is game number 2. It will do it like this. Okay, for this one here, what I want to do is I want to show you the actual audio clip itself. Okay, and you can see what I did to the clip. Now, let me bring it down roughly to 0 dB because I want to show you the recording was actually done. And if I bring it to 0, I can show you the actual volume that this recording was made at. Okay. We'll call that 0 dB. Okay, that's the actual volume of the original recording of my voice. I'm going to take this actual sample and I'm going to do this to it. I'm going to boost it as far as I possibly can and clip off the top of the waves. Now, new game. What do you think's going to happen? Okay, that's roughly what you heard in the other example. I am instead turning the wave using the gain control on here to give me an additional 24 dB of gain on the sample. This is a test of the gain of this clear channel. Testing. 1, 2, here's 3. With 100 dBs boost and cut. This is a test of the gain of this channel. Here's 100 dBs
1,
boost
2,
and cut
3.
with me doing 24 dB on the waveform.
This is a test of the gain of this channel. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
My ceiling is set up with negative 19.3 dB ceiling, but with a gain set up of 11.2 dB plus. And I do have it set to look ahead, so it can't be shocked. And remember, the EQ is off and the sample is normal, but I'm not using the final utilities here.
This is a test of the gain of this.
And the fourth one was this.
This is a test of the gain of this channel. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
What the heck just happened? What did we just see here? If this was in the analog world, guys, 100 dBs a boost, 100 dBs a cut, the signal would have been unrecognizably distorted and noisy. It would have just been a wall of white noise. But we saw something very different here. And I was actually shocked that all the cutting and boosting boosting and then cutting that we were doing, slamming that EQ at full volume, I thought for sure that was going to clip the EQ. Well, thanks, guys. That video was shot about a year ago in our old studio, and it was a live show that we put up on the channel. That was before the channel got torpedoed by a kind of vindictive Facebook group that we were trying to help. So I have all that content still, and I'm glad to go to the archives and bring that test back into the real world. Don't forget to join us on Facebook at our new group, Recording Tips, where this discussion led me to go to the archives and bring this video back for you. And we got a lot of work to do. Let's get to it.